man. As my man Coach Squeeze, my favorite, say, what another one? We gotta talk about this, man. Bomber is down talking black men. You know what's so funny about this? Guess what, y'all? It's not surprising. It's not something that I didn't think was possible. I just think it just goes to show you how there is no respect between us men and in our community. Because for Obama to come out and say, hey, it's not okay for a black man to choose who he wants to vote for or who he wants to support, you know what? That's the problem with the Democratic Party as a whole. You can't tell nobody what to do. You can't tell nobody who to vote for. You can't tell nobody what they should say or what they shouldn't say. And you know, this is a dude who talks all this good stuff, right? Deported 3 million illegal aliens, dropped more bombs than any president in U.S. history. So it's just like, I just really hate the bourgeois brothers who act as if because they made it or they got something, a little, I would say a couple, as my grandmother would say, shout out to Granny, a few dollars. Because you got a few dollars, you feel like you can talk down. And guess what, man? There's a huge reason why you might see Kamala Harris lose this election, because you know what? When you got people with these kind of nuts talking crazy like this, it's unreal. Um, I wouldn't say Trump is king. I don't think nobody's king but Christ. But I would say, if you want to vote for Trump, go right ahead. But the fact that Obama felt like he could come out and dog black men, I just don't know, like, who he think he is or what he think he is. I mean, dog, I don't know who told you that you can say what you want and do what you want, but you can't, bro. And that's the problem. The fundamental problem goes down to the fact that the man has no respect for his own race, no respect for young men coming after him. And that's been the whole issue. The millennial men have said it. The Generation Z men have said it. I don't understand why these older guys don't understand. Let me try to meet this young man where he's at. Let me try to understand what this man's saying or understand what that man's saying. Let me not dictate to him what he should say, think, or do. That's the clown behavior that happens when you feel like you own somebody or you better than somebody. And I'm telling you, this was a grave mistake, man. There's a grave mistake. It's too many things on the line on this on for this election. For you have an idiot like Barack Obama come out here and say the stuff he was saying, and it's like, who do you think you're talking to? Are you crazy? And I just to say this, man, I never in my life thought the guy who, that was the first guy I ever voted for. I'll be totally honest. But for him to come back years later, 16 plus, 15 plus years later, and come out talking as if he's like the end all be all authority on how all black men and women should move. Shut up. Shut up. Shout out to Larry Elder, people like my man Larry Elder, who talk about free speech and free choice. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest here. We want simple things. We want our children to go to good schools. We want our children to have a bright future. We want to make good money. We want to be able to drive nice vehicles, live in a nice house, and just do the things that the American dream says that you're entitled to. If you work for it, I believe you should be able to get it. So just to hear somebody come out and say, "Oh, I don't approve of that," you think it's some type of masculinity voter for? Man, shut up. How do you know people just don't agree with Kamala's policies? And I think she's just done a horrible job explaining her position, explaining her true power. Because at the end of the day, man, she's been in the White House for 4 years and hasn't done anything. So, I mean, I just say this, man. I just never in a million years thought, shoot to my man, straight fighter. I never in a million years thought you would have a guy be this arrogant, this I don't know, this full of himself. And it's like, you know what? That's the problem with the community as a whole. It's always the older folks trying to tell somebody something instead of bringing them to the table. Bring me to the table, man. Talk to me like a man. I'm a man. I'm not your boy. I'm not none of that. I'm not your little brother. I'm none of that. I'm a fellow person. I'm a fellow brother in Christ just like you. So to have him talk crazy like he did, I'm telling you, man, we're in trouble. We got a leadership issue. We got some of the worst leaders in history. These guys that we got that is considered leadership now are garbage. I mean, this isn't the same as Dr. King, Uncle Malcolm, Uncle Lewis. It's not the same as that, Uncle Elijah. It's not the same. These guys really do nothing but run their mouths now. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. As Stokely Carmichael said it best, all the scared brothers are dead. We're not here to serve you or none of that. We're here to take care of our families, man, and do what we're supposed to do. Millennial men, it's a proven thing. We have spent 3 times the time with our children compared to the generations before. So I don't want to hear all this bad bashing and younger men. You had your day, punk. It's our day. We are now in our mid 30s, early 20s, mid 20s. It's our time. You had your time. So shut up, get out the way, and if you want to help, help. But the fact that Obama felt like he just had the right to just say what he said, like, oh, I don't approve of black men voting for Trump. Shut up. You're not talking to white men that way. You're not talking to Indian men that way. You just not. And I'm telling you, man, the arrogance of Barack Obama is unreal. See, people get on Trump for his arrogance, but it's up front. That silent arrogance where you truly in your mind feel like you better than the next man, that's a whole different type of thing that Obama is. Obama has no respect for the black man. None. Salute to my brother Tim Layton. And I'm telling you, man, for him to come out and say, if you're a black man voting for Trump, I don't approve. That's a no-no. Who are you? Who are you? Shut your mouth, punk. You don't tell nobody what to do. Go back to your mansion and shut up. Let your woman do some more talking for you, man. That's what you do. Shut up. And I'm telling you, man, we really got a leadership issue. It's it's like one of my favorite book titles. There's the crisis in leadership. If you don't have leadership, man, you rot from the head down. And what we've been experiencing is for the last 50 years, we've had some of the most selfish, ungiving leadership in our community, and it's really tearing us apart. And that's why you see so much drama, you see so much infighting, you see so much dysfunction. You got women now and men now who get on these pop the balloon shows and getting into all these crazy sexual acts and whatever, man, woman, whatever. Bro, guess what? Your kids are gonna watch that. So any woman out there talking about telling some man, yo, I got the craziest skull, and they got that skull game. They got that skull game. They got it. But any woman that want to tell a man that she just met, yo, I got that skull game. You want to see? Guess what, baby girl? Your daughter's gonna see that. Your little son's gonna see that. And even your grandkids are gonna see that. Hey, guess what? Grandma was a whore. Guess what? Grandma was a whore. She had sex with a guy who did nothing. Or you be one of these guys who have a bunch of kids. Oh yeah, I got 15 baby mamas and blah blah blah. I'm having a baby with this girl and I've never been with her. Like, come on, you sound like a goofy dog. You sound like a goofy dog. Nobody wants to have children they can't raise. Not no real man. Come on, bro. You want to raise them kids. That's the whole purpose of working hard. So raise your children and do what you can. With my little ones, man, I want them to have an opportunity to do better than me, go further than me, talk better than me, make more than me, see everything that I don't get a chance to see. Because I'm telling you, it's all about the next generation. No matter what we do, what we say, don't get me wrong, we're going to have some big fun. It's a fact we're going to have some big fun. But don't sit here and tell me that you got this bourgeois Negro, as my grandma would say, or my grandfather would say, Negro, coming up here, wagging his finger at us, talking about you don't vote for who I don't tell you to vote for. Shut up, punk. Shut up, punk. You ever been in a fight? You ain't never been in a fight in your life. Shut your mouth, punk. He'll get smacked right in the mouth, man. We don't play that, man. You're not gonna sit here and come down talk us. You ain't down talking nobody else. And that's the thing. People so quick to get violent with their own, but don't got nothing to say to the next man. But you want to go on if a black man say something you don't like, you want to go on his mouth immediately. You want to go on his mouth immediately. Somebody else say something, oh, I don't fight. All right, what, man, shut up, punk. That's the problem. We got too many cowards running around here. We got way too many cowards running around here. You got to be a man first, a man or a woman first. We got to just keep it real, dog. Everything has this place, but there's no place for some bourgeois dude who's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. He ain't worried about no bills. He ain't worried about taking care of his kids because he unfortunately had a baby with this girl or had a baby with that girl. You trying to figure it out. You trying to do better than you did before. Because you know what I'm learning? The mistakes today are going to go against your future self. So whatever life you're creating for yourself now, guess what, y'all? Your future self is going to have to pay full ticket, full price for what you're doing today. Hey, I speak on myself. We all know BVO has made up in his mind, I want to get myself in great shape again. I want to get back to where I was. I want to get back to where I was. I want to get in great shape. And you know what? It's been tough. I'm working every day. Keep your prayers up. Keep your prayers up for me. But I'm going to do it because I want to. I want to be better. I want to be better. And once you do it and you figure out that you want to be better, it's like one of my favorite plays is Caesar. And Brutus says the realest thing you ever can say as a human being, one must be true to oneself. So no matter what, you got to be true to yourself. It don't matter what I say. It don't matter what Bomb say. It don't matter what none of that. At the end of the day, you as a man or woman got to make a decision on who you want to be, how you want to be, and what you want for yourself in your life. And once you understand that simple concept, the world is yours, man. The world is yours. I seen it. I seen it, man. I seen it. BBO's from the projects, dog. Broke. 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 I'm talking about I ain't had no roaches and rats. I'm not gonna never disrespect my mother and grandmother and father. But hey, I was growing up in a straight up zoo. Brothers was nuts, man. I'm talking about Planet of the Apes nuts. And you know what I had to do? I had to make a decision that this wasn't going to be me. I wasn't going to be a dude going here, going there, begging for a place to sleep. My nigga Nas told me young, excuse me for using the N-word. Nas said it young. You don't want to be my age. He said, dear young men, you don't want to be my age and can't read and write, begging for a different one for a place to sleep at night. That's a real thing. There's really men out here that do that. But guess what? BVO ain't gonna never do that and never did and never will. I'm always get my chips because I know the importance of, hey, you know what? No matter what it comes down to, man, if you willing to put the work in, you can do it. Get you a skill. I got me a little skill that you can take anywhere, and the world is yours. And I'm telling you this, bro. There ain't nothing worse. There is nothing worse than when you are not understanding the importance of your own life and what makes sense for you and yours. And I'm telling you, man, for Obama to come out and say that, that's why people call him a sucker. He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a straight up old school clown. He a jive clown. To come out there and down talk us, every day you got to try to keep somebody's foot off your neck. And you want to come at me and tell me what I'm not doing? Shut up, punk. Shut up. Go back to your billionaire home and you shut up and you and your wife, y'all go sit on whatever y'all sitting on and y'all both shut up forever. And it's just that simple. I think Obama deserves 100 lashes for saying that, bro. 100 lashes, man, for saying that, bro. He's a clown, bro. He's a clown. His whole movement is clownish. The fact is this, bro. Men and women should work together. Ain't no I'm above you or none of that. Hey, at the end of the day, let's figure this out together, honey. Let's do it together. Let's figure it out. Let's make it work. Let's be happy. Let's be happy. And shout out to Mike Tyson saying it best. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Guess what, man? You're not going to win every battle. And if you got you a decent woman, guess what, man? She's not going to want to win every battle either. At the end of the day, I'm telling you from the heart. This is from BBO. Because of you, my brothers and sisters, and I love you. And I mean that. Bro, there's no way in the world you can tell me that Obama has a right to talk like that to us. Take your goofy behind somewhere else with that goofy monkey talk that you was doing. And that's the thing. Now that's a jig. That's a true jig primate type of dude. Think he can talk to us like that? Shut up. What are you even doing? What are you doing? You the president, and guess what? Your hometown, supposedly Chicago, is still a hellhole. People still getting beat up downtown. It ain't just the Wild Hunters no more. It ain't just the North Side no more. It ain't just the South Side. It's still the South, West. I mean, I even hear it's getting bad out East. So to have Obama come out here talking this crazy stuff, bro, like I said, deported 3 million illegal aliens, dropped more bombs in a month than any president in U.S. history. That's what he did. The brother had a unalive list. So at the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, man, don't be fooled. Just because somebody got the same skin color as you, don't mean they got your back, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. And you know, BBO gonna give it to you real, uncut, real, because you know what? I always wanted, when I was a youngster, I wanted somebody to give me the game. The game shouldn't be no freaking secret. What they say, some things are sold and not told. The only reason they say things are sold and not told is because if you pay for something, you're going to value it more. That's all that is. When somebody says things are better sold than told, the game is to be sold and not told. They basically said if you break bread with me, and I give you this game, there's a higher percentage that you're going to use this game if I make you place some monetary value or some time on it. And I'm telling you this, man, don't get confused by these people, man. Just because they got the same skin color as you does not mean they have your best interests. And let's be honest here. What happened to black folks after 4 years of Trump? What happened? Nothing. So if he get another 4 years, it is what it is. Get your money up, work hard. Hey, as they say, man, get your money. Like my man Triple X, yeah, get money, yeah. That's what you gotta do. Go get that money. Because at the end of the day, man, your family's depending on you, your kids are depending on you. I get up every day and I think about my daughter. I think about how important it is for me to give her a life that I always wanted for myself. And I tell you this, bro. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, man. Because at the end of the day, suit to my man BS3. At the end of the day, it don't matter what somebody tell you. It's about what you're doing for yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, and you know BBO's always got to end it with what's real. Only what you do for Christ shall last. That's it. That's it. So you fighting every day to prove something to some clown. Guess what, man? Just look at it like Obama, man. These are clowns, man. Ain't nobody worried about no clown. Get back to work, clown. Get out of my face. Because people like us, like BVO Nation, bro, we came from nothing, made it happen. We ain't had no big brothers. We ain't had no OGs. We ain't know nobody. We went and did it, made it happen. Screw them. We made it happen, yo. It's our time. It's our time to do it. It's our time to get this paper. It's our time to enjoy our lives. It's our time to go on the big boy trips, smoke something, lay out. It's our time. It's our time, bro. It's our time. And at the end of the day, don't let bad faith actors like Bomb Bomber come out and disrespect you as a black man. Don't let him do it. Hey, and I want to send a big shout out to the black women because you know what? We don't have nothing without our backbone. But it's exactly that. It's our backbone, not the whole body. We got to come together, man. We got to come together. And you can't let a mean-spirited black bourgeois Negro like Barack Obama come out and tell you what you can and can't do. Shut up, punk. You wouldn't even, if I went to Obama and said, hey man, you know what? I need a loan. I need to take care of some bills from my house. Can you help me? No, he can't help you. Can you school me? No, I can't school you. Can you mentor me? No. These are the people, him, Clarence Thomas, are the guys that's kicking over the ladder that they climb to get to where they at. They don't want you to ever get an opportunity to be where they are. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You don't even want to give us opportunity. Shout out to RFK. I don't agree with everything RFK Jr. says, but guess what? He's willing to talk. Trump is willing to talk, man. We got to do this stuff together, man. We can't forget about what's important. And what's not important is the BS. That's a fact. That's a fact. We ain't worried about no bomb over here. We over here getting money, buying big boy houses, going to Aruba, going to Brazil, going to Turks and Caicos. That's what we trying to do. Going to Puerto Rico, because guess what? All the Spanish women belong to the Morenos, the brothers. They belong to us, the brothers. So never forget that. Guess what, young man and woman? You are great. It don't matter what Bomber say. He don't know what it's like to struggle. He don't know what it's like not to have it. He don't know. I'm going to tell you something right now. When you are as intelligent as Barack Obama, once that's identified, your life is sweet from there. This is a Rhodes Scholar. Anybody knows anything about the Rhodes Scholars, man, they pay for everything. All you got to do is learn. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from Obama. He's my brother and I love him. He's my older brother and I love him. But don't get out here and take sides against the family, man. Don't forget where you came from, brother. Come on, brother. You ain't that, brother. That's the hardest line Tank ever dropped. You ain't that, brother. Obama, you ain't that, brother. You're not that, brother. I don't want to hear it, brother. You're not that. You're not that. You're not that, Obama. Shout out to Tank Davis for the hardest line there is. You ain't that, brother. And I'm going to tell you what. Man. Only the real understand this message, man, because that's what it's about. He said Obama has way more money than Trump. Obama is very powerful and does a lot behind the scenes. I think Trump will win because of how Dems dealt with natural disasters recently. I'm gonna tell you something funny, man. It don't even matter who wins. You know why? Because it is what it is. All you can do is put your vote in. You put your vote in, and from there, then it's time to go to Christ. Then it's time to hit them knees. Then it's time to work on that business plan. Then it's time to work that business plan. Then it's time to get that merchandise. And it all just takes one thing. Working hard and finding out what you want to do. Ideas are real things. I don't think y'all understand. BBO boxing was just something I thought in my mind. Shout out to my late Uncle Brent Wade. I wanted to honor my Uncle Brent. I said, how can I do it? The man showed me my first boxing match. You know, Holyfield versus Mike Tyson in 96, 6 years old. Shout out to Stewart School. Came home, threw my clothes off. You know, I was young then. And I remember seeing that fight. And my Uncle Brent Wade, showed me that fight. So you say, you know what, I'm going to honor Uncle Brent. So when you see BBO, that ain't even about me. That's Brent's very own. That's me showing love to Brent Wade. We love you and miss you. You've been gone a while. We miss you, Unc. But that's what it's all about. And I had that in my brain. And through Jesus Christ, I was able to bring that to reality. So your dreams, your thoughts are real things. You got to put them out there. You got to put them out there. It's that simple. No one's better than the next man. All we can do is figure out what works for us, man. That's it. That's it. And forget the Democrats, forget the Republicans. Like I said, vote for who you think is going to help do best for you in your situation. And then after that, then it's time to pray. We don't pray and not vote. We vote, then we pray. Or you can pray, vote, pray. But whatever we do, you gotta vote and you gotta get on them knees and thank the man for what he's doing or what he's already done. You know what I mean? It's some people effed up in the world, man. One arm, two arms. Man, if you got breath in your body right now, man, you can't do nothing but just say, you know what? Thank you, God. And go on about your day. Say you about to roll a Dutch. Before you roll that Dutch, say, you know what, God, thank you for letting me roll this Dutch. Just that simple, bro. You ain't gotta fall for the crap. You ain't gotta fall for the games. BBO telling you, the world is yours. The world is yours. I came from nothing. I used to be the kid riding the bus, and people would look down on me and my family because we needed a ride home. Hey, it ain't that way now. I get in my car and I just go. That's simple, man. It's that simple. Don't get caught up in the BS because guess what? Obama ain't got the final say. You got the final say. And all you got to do is ask Christ for your direction and go from there. Vote, pray. That's what I say. Vote, then pray. That's what I would say. Don't listen to Obama. If you a black man, you want to vote for Trump, go vote for Trump, man. If that's who you want to go with him. Because at the end of the day, guess what? He only can do what God allows, man. So if you want to vote for Trump, go ahead. BBO ain't got no smoke for you. Whatever you want to do that you think is best for you and your family. Guess what? I love you, brother. We never hear Obama say stuff like that because he's not real. He's a clown. He would never say something like that. You know what? Brothers out there, I want you guys to know I love you. You never heard Obama say that. You never heard him say that. But they call Uncle Lewis a bad guy who will tell you, you know what? I love you, brother. I want you to have a successful marriage. I want you to have a successful relationship with your kids. But they want to put up the dude who never says, hey, brother, I love you. That's a powerful statement. When you tell somebody I love you and you mean it, I'm telling you, man, you can bless somebody's life, man. It's cold out here. It's a cold world out here, man. It's cold out here, man. So no matter what, it's your boy BBO Boxing. Like, comment, subscribe. And you know BBO gonna always keep it real. He said, I think our democracy was hijacked and our elections freedom in the country is over so long as it's controlled by corporations. We just got to do what we can do. Hey, you said it all right there. You said it all right there, my brother. And that's why I love my brother Tim Layton, because Tim Layton is going to tell you what he feels. Salute to Tim Layton, man. That's my guy. That's my guy. And I tell you this, BBO Nation, we doing some big things over here. We doing some big things over. They didn't believe in us. We like DJ Khaled. They didn't believe in us. They didn't. They said we couldn't do it. They said what we wasn't gonna do. Shout out to my man Skinny. Shout out to my brother Just Do. Shout out to my brother Q to God. Shout out to Q to God. Guys who gave me an opportunity to get my voice out there. And I'm telling you, man, if you ever need BBO, guess what? I'm your brother, man. I'm your brother. That's why they call me Soul Brother Number One. Because guess what? You know what BBO's motto is? If I don't take care of my brother, who will? You feel me? Yes, I am my brother's keeper. And it's that simple. You'll never hear that from Bomb. We'll never hear that from Bomb. You'll never hear that from him. And at the end of the day, my big bro Tim Layton said the best, man. We just got to do what we can do. It's your boy BVO. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't fall for the tricks. Vote for who you want to vote for, man. Obama, screw you, man. Take your bougie ass back home. We don't care about what you're talking about. At the end of the day, we're going to vote for who we want to vote for. We're going to take care of our families like we've been doing. We're going to keep going to work. We're going to keep starting businesses. We're going to keep supporting our women. And punks like you ain't going to tell us no different. That's it. That's all I got to say. It's your boy BBO Boxing, and we gone, y'all. Peace. Shout out to the JBT, though. Shout out to the JBT Network. Don't forget to get your raffle tickets. The deadline's coming up. I think tomorrow's the last day at 4 p.m. is the last day that you can put in for your raffles. Don't forget about the block special, 3 for 25. Y'all know what the block special is. You know, we all done got a little taste or wanted to get hit a little limb, hit that little limb. You know, we didn't went up there, hey, I got 25. Here you go. Give me half a gram. So we know what time it is on that. So I'm going to tell you guys this, man. Vote for who you want to vote for. Don't listen to clown bourgeois niggas like Obama because he don't got your best interest. You can't hang around people who don't got your best interest. It's your boy BBO Boxing, and I'm gone. Peace.